welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Noemi. And since we are done with Christmas, and I'm pretty sure there are lots of kids who got Lego as a Christmas present, I thought it would be a great idea to share some of the tips with you guys that we have been using, and it's been years that we have this method and it works so well for us. I hope it can help you guys as well. So I'm going to start with by grouping by age. So when my kids were younger and as they got older, what kind of method we used to organize the Legos. The first one would be when my boys were younger. Now they are aged 9 and 12. But when they were younger, they had a tendency to like to play Legos on the floor. And I really like that because that way their body can move freely in all kinds of positions. It's not like sitting at the desk, but they can have a different way of sitting, whatever it's comfortable for them. However, that meant we ended up with a bunch of Legos on the floor, and if you walk through on the Legos, you know it's like a firework. So the solution for us was a huge simple sheet. I know there are so many fancy things that you can buy out there that you can close on the top and just store that way the Legos, but I find that they were very small for size. I find that the sheet worked the best, and for so many reasons. One, it was much bigger than anything that you can buy out there, and for second of all, it has a very fine texture. It's thinner, so it's easier to move them into a basket after we're done using the Legos. When we had the Legos on the ground on the sheet, the kids get a very easy access to play with. They were able to see all the pieces they had. It was a very easy way to find and locate things that they were looking for. So after they got done, we grabbed the whole sheet on the four corners, on the edges, and then we just simply put it into the basket. So that way it was literally back into the baskets by seconds. Okay, so the second idea is tablecloth, and this is based on the first idea, but my boys had a different needs in different ages. So as they got older, they still love to use the Legos on the floor, but they also wanted to spend time with me as I was in the kitchen. The solution for that for us was to use the same method with a tablecloth that we just put on the table, and we poured out all the Legos. So that way they were nearby me and they were able to see all the pieces, but I didn't have to walk through the Legos in the kitchen floor. So that was a perfect match. So either we rotated this idea or we used the sheets on the floor, but both worked out so well. And for the next, works best for us at the moment because my boys are older, they have a better concentration, and they just matured enough to work at the table. So they each have a table that they use for either drawing or doing some clay work, or they can just simply put together some kind of Lego creation. And the best way to work on the table when everything comes handy, when it's close to you and it's just one reach away. So that's why we like this approach, which is a drawers, but it's not just a regular drawers. We got these from IKEA, and I really like that these are made from metal. And I really love this Lego storage drawers because it's very easy to pull it out. It's very flat, so you don't need a deep drawer to keep a Legos in there because you're going to bump into the same situation. You can't locate those special pieces that you're looking for, so that thinner is better. And we opted for this because of that reason, and the other reason because you can remove them. So if my kids want to do a bigger project, they can just put it on the floor, and again you can use the sheet and you can put this on the floor as well. We have two sets of this drawer complex. We don't ask our kids to put away their Legos every single day, just once in a while. And but it's super easy and fast because basically they can just sweep it off from the table into those baskets since they are removable. This is what we find the fastest way to clean it up. The next tip for you guys is trays. we love using trays, and this idea came from the time when we used Montessori. So Montessori likes to use trays by subject, and we kept this for the Legos. So all the important pieces and all the pieces that they want to use for their project, they just keep it on this tray. And this is a good way to keep on track how much they're going to set aside, because this is how the mess starts and Lego starts to crawl out of the designated space. They have many ideas to use that piece for, so that way they get to see what they have, and they can clean up the rest of the Legos, but whatever it's on the tray, they get to keep it there. For my last one, that would be something I find these, I believe, in 2 years ago, and that is called the Laws. I hope I pronounced that well. It's called the Laws mini Legos, and those are very tiny. I like those Legos so much, we travel with that, and I can use them when we go for a longer distance of time and we have to wait and it's kind of boring, like a doctor's office. It's perfect because they are very super small. I can just take a tray, because Legos are great. They give you so many open-ended possibilities to play with, so we like to use this as we travel as well. So these tiny ones is really a place saving, and those are very fun. So I will link this down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you. Bye.